Sophia Cotter, Harvard-Westlake, 11 kills in the Division I state championship match for the 6th time in program history against no losses. And for the first time in Division I since 2021, the Wolverines are back on top of the mountain as state champions. What's in your heart right now, Sophia?
I'm just honestly so proud of our team because since the very beginning of the season, since when we started in July, we've all been working super hard, and I think we really turned it around from last season. I think we all came into this season, with a new coach, and we knew we really could do something different with our program and prove who we really were as Harvard-Westlake Volleyball. So I'm honestly just so proud of our team and just super excited that we won the state championship.
This is 30 years since the first title that Jess Quiros had for the Wolverines. I mean, it's just unbelievable to think the sustained presence of Harvard-Westlake over the span of 4 different decades now. But what does it mean to you to bring this team back to the forefront? Because once upon a time, you couldn't have a statewide conversation or a national conversation without including Harvard-Westlake. What does it mean to you to say, it's not just about Sierra Canyon and Marymount in the Mission League, it's about Harvard-Westlake as well?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of our goals this season was really proving just who we were as Harvard-Westlake, and I think this team is such a special group of girls, and we all have such a great relationship with each other. So I'm so happy that we got to do this together as this team and just represent Harvard-Westlake and prove that we are a powerful and competitive team in the state.
Absolutely. So I mean, obviously, like Morgan said, in the press conference, every team that got the best of you this year is essentially a top 5 team in California and top 10 team in the United States. And obviously, the last time was Mater Dei, who could very easily be the Open Division champion 24 hours from now. So just in terms of playing that schedule and then surviving the early regional rounds against Long Beach Poly and Bishop Montgomery, and then another great hitter in Island Real, on Tuesday in the region. What did that do for this group confidence-wise? That it's no matter what the Hull sisters, the 2 freshmen that they have, no matter what Saldivar does, we're ready for it all because we've already seen the best.
Yeah, I think playing those teams were just something that was super important to us as a team that really helped us develop. And although those were tough losses, I think we really learned so much from them. And in the end, something we've talked about is how those weren't really losses; those were more learning opportunities. And I think those games were so important to help us prepare to be able to play these teams and really know how to fight back and compete against the best players.
Last thing, I gave credit where is rightfully due to you, to Maya, to Lauren, obviously, Kylie and Kahala as well, Grace. Could you sense, especially as the second and third sets were going on, that you were as much as you were kind of overwhelming them physically, that you were also kind of slowly taking their soul? I don't mean to get too metaphorical, but it just seemed like you were really demoralizing them as those last 2, and you ladies just kept feeding on that. Could you sense that on the other side of the net?
Yeah, I definitely could, and I really think something that was important to us was not making sure that we weren't letting up, because we know in the past we've experienced having a large lead and then the teams being able to fight back. So we just made it a priority of us keep our lead and keep on really competing with them no matter what the score was, so we could finish the game.
Brilliant performance tonight. We bid a fond farewell to the seniors, but so glad we get to have you for another year representing the Wolverines. Sophia, congratulations.
Thank you.